What is up, my tubers? We're back for some more drafting here on Arena. It's got some more Brothers War ahead of us. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button / the subscribe button / leave a comment. I know there's no like and subscribe button, somebody was mentioning, but there is a like and there is a subscribe. So I guess I should say buttons and not button. Anyway, pick one, pack one. We open one of the commands, one of the better ones. Gix's command. Lots of... Oh my god, I'm all fuzzy. What am I doing here? Alright, well, let's fix that real quick. Gix's command, one of the better commands. We're certainly taking that and not really passing too much else in the pack. There's like a subjugation, a courier's okay. A couple workers, but yeah, command is just way too strong. So, easy first pick up there. Let's go over it. You get to choose to put 2 1/1 counters on one creature. It gains lifelink until end of turn. Destroy each creature power 2 or less. Graveyard 2 creatures, or make your opponent sacrifice a creature with the highest power they control. Pretty damn good. Second choice now. Second pick, I should say. We have a Chromatic Star, always solid. Strongbow, great. Shoot down, Opportunist. I've been doing a lot of green-black lately. I think I'm going to try to ignore the Opportunist and maybe take the Pendragon Strongbow here. I've had really good success with red-black Sacrifice. I think I've drafted it like once, but I've had good success with that one time that I've drafted it. And it's a really fun deck if it's any open and you can get the right components. I think this is the key card for the red-black Sacrifice deck, just because it's super efficient on its own, and the Sacrifice ability only requires 1 and nothing else. Whereas something like, yeah, exactly, the Thraxodemon, you have to pay 3 and tap it. So Pendragon, I think, much stronger overall. Best Sacrifice effect. Getting past another Opportunist kind of sucks. I do wish I had taken the first now and gotten the second, but I'm going to lean towards trying to draft the red-black Sacrifice deck and kind of force it from here on out. Unless we get some crazy weird signals, I think that this is a fine plan. I will go ahead and take the Thraxodemon here. It's either that or Elsewhere Flask. This figure is not a very good card, in my opinion, in this format. It's like, okay, you'll play 1, maybe 2 if you need to, but it's not a high pickup in terms of removal. Rivalry is okay in the Sacrifice deck, although I think normally you want to just do your own thing and not necessitate needing Rivalry and Sacrifice effects. Okay, pretty happy about this now. Fourth pick, Obliterating Bolt's kind of nuts. I can't imagine there are 3 better cards you would take. Let's see. Retro card's still here, so 2 uncommons and a rare. Okay. I mean, would this be the 3rd best uncommon in the pack? I don't know. Happy to see it here. We're going to take that. Passing Demon again. Confrontation, Shoot Down. Prison Sentence, I guess, is fine. Exile, always a very relevant phrase in this format. And this is a fantastic sign for us. Ooh, this is a card I've wanted to try. And I think I will eventually, if I like open it, pick one, pack one, or see it early. But given what we have already, I don't think we can realistically take this. We just have such a good start for red-black Sac. And yeah, Hornstone Seeker, love this card. The fact that we got Bolt into Hornseeker, 4th and 5th pick, I think is fantastic for the red sign. Maybe not so much for black. We don't know if that's particularly open, but 2/2 Menace for 2, make a Power Stone when it ETBs. One of the better 2-drops in the format, certainly. Okay, kind of a filler-ish pack here. There's like a Raise to the Ground, which I'm not a huge fan of. I know at the beginning of the format I had a deck with like 4 or 5 of them, and it just tended to underperform. Suchi Cave Guard's pretty solid. I don't know how good that is in the red-black Sacrifice deck, although you do often tend to get a lot of Power Stones in this deck. I don't believe an 8-drop is where we want to be, so I'll go ahead and just keep cutting off the red and take to the Raise to the Ground. I don't expect to play more than maybe 1 of these, though. Not bad, not bad. There's a Spotter Thopter here, pretty good. Also a Goblin Blast Runner. I don't care for cards like this generally. but this is the deck that wants them. And I mean, if you get another enough sacrifice effects, this does do work. So the biggest card that I'm missing right now that we haven't seen any of is like the what's it called? The Mutt. It's the 2-mana 2/1 Rummager artifact creature that has Unearth. 9 demon here? Or not demon, 9 vermin. I guess it's probably going to be at best to stay open to like red-blue spells then. And maybe just take the curate, because I don't think vermin's what you want in the red-black sack. Okay, not bad. We got a Killzone Acrobat. This one's fine. This one doesn't require you to spend any mana to sacrifice something, but it's only one-time use. Whereas the Penregan, you can do it multiple times a turn. I could also take the Bitter Reunion here. It is kind of a rummage effect that you can pay 1 to sack, so still triggers any of the sacrifice permanents per turn. And in fact, maybe that's better. Either that or Unleash Shell, but I'll take the creature here. Chromatic Star on the wheel is fantastic. This is probably going a little bit too late, as this just goes into any deck, and it's a really good card to sacrifice for us, so beautiful there. Okay, good start. I mean, I don't think black's open by any means. We first picked the Gix's Command and took an early Thraxodemon over basically nothing, but... maybe there's a world where I end up in... I don't know. It's going to be hard to pull me away from the Gix's Command. I expect to see a lot of black here in Pack 2, so maybe Pack 1 we get the majority red cards, Pack 2 we get good black cards since we didn't pass any black, and then Pack 3, maybe again not so many black cards, but can once again focus on the red. So I'm looking to pick up probably 3 or 4 of these Strongbolts minimum, but I do still need to get some good sacrifice outlets. Supply Drop's not bad if we want to run it in this deck. It's a 3-mana combat trick that's an artifact that I can sacrifice later, whether sacrificing to its own ability to draw a card or using something else to sacrifice it. Filler, filler, filler. More filler. And filler. Okay, so Pack 2, we go. We opened a Sculpting Steel. That is a good one. Sculpting Steel is surprisingly strong. What else do we have here? Oh, there's the Mutt. Yeah, the Mutt's really good here too. Best card in the pack's probably the Mask of the Jade Crafter, as Mask usually is. Obviously, we're not going to take that here, although I could. There's nothing wrong with taking Mask. Like, we'd still be able to, at the very least, use the front side of it, and then maybe once in a while we could unearth it off of Star, or maybe we'll pick up some refractors or something. I don't really want to first pick a Scrapwork Mutt, do I? I also don't have that many artifacts for Sculpting Steel. The nice thing about Sculpting is that you can target your opponent's artifacts. So I think this is still just worth taking. Hoping to wield a Mutt. Ooh, what is this thing? 6x54 ETB. Reach blue, spent to cast it, draw a card. For each black, spent to cast it, each opponent discards. And for each red, it gets +1/+0 and gains trample and haste. Okay, well, found ourselves a pretty spicy bomb. We're passing Explosion, Pyrrhic Blast, and a Caress. I guess Thopter too. So remember, you do not have to invest into the X of this. If I play this card for like red, black, I'm going to get the triggers. I mean, this was like the perfect card to get past. It's expensive, but pretty damn bomby. Isn't this one really good too? Deals 3 damage to each creature in each planeswalker, or destroy all artifacts with mana value 3 or less. Yeah, that's... well, it's going to be awkward in our deck, but... that seems too good to pass up. We're losing out on a Transmigrant Altar, and a Gixian Infiltrator would be good. I think this has high enough upside and strength to take it. Let's go with another Thraxa Demon here. Boots don't really need to be in this deck. Could also take like the Stone Retrieval unit. That gives us 2 artifacts in essence, but I'd rather keep my curve low. I might even just start taking like random combat couriers. What do we have here? Oh, Ichor Wellspring. Beautiful. Another one of the very good artifacts in this archetype specifically. Another demon. Chanter's okay. Caress. So the worst sign for me right now is that I've only seen 1 Strongbow. And even though red was pretty open in pack 1, it's possible somebody's taking these. That or red is just not being open. Maybe not many of this common is being opened. But I do think this is a good base. Even if we don't end up with more Penragons, we still have what? Acrobat can sack, the double demons can sack. Technically I can kill my own artifacts with Brotherhood's End. Another card I guess we're looking for in terms of sacrifice value is what's it called? It's the black removal spell. Power Stone something. Power Stone Explosion? No. It's the 2-mana spell. Pick 6. What do we have? Disfigure, Scrapwork Rager. So in the one other red-black sacrifice deck I had, I played Symmetry Matrix, and it was actually insane. I had a bunch of good artifacts to sacrifice, and funny enough, I had 5 Penragon Strongbowls. And so I was able to like sack a Scuttlemutt or whatever it's called, make a Power Stone, sack the Power Stone, or sack my Ichor Wellspring, make a Power Stone. Oh no, wait, this is the wrong card. Quickly, Disfigure. Or Scrapwork. Okay, never mind. I'm thinking of so there's an uncommon, maybe we'll see it later. Completely wrong card. There's an uncommon in the format that, it's a 4-mana artifact that whenever like a non-token artifact you control leaves the battlefield or something, you get to make a tapped Power Stone. That was completely different, don't listen to me. Coding is kind of interesting, actually. We do have a lot of synergy with coding. I think Dreams of Steel and Oil is decent. No One Left Behind is decent. Pyrrhic Blast is okay. I'm going to take the Reanimate spell there. Well, like I said, the black hasn't been particularly open, and we're seeing like a 3rd path Iconoclast now, but we'll just stick with our plan and take the Bitter Reunion. Yeah, that's not that exciting. I hope to not run that necessarily. One of the Pyrrhic Blasts came back. I really want the red-black sack to work, but it's just not... Okay, well, that's a good wheel too. It's just not really showing up. A lot of decent blue cards. Might run the Rock Hunter, although I hope I don't have to. Chanter's good, so is Jug. What's our creature count? Yeah, this is a good deck for the Forge Chanter too. So, I didn't get the black cards I was hoping to get here in pack 2. We got a No One Left Behind and a Gixian Infiltrator. And even the red cards we got weren't all that impressive. I mean, fortunately we were past this Serpent, so... that's going to do some work, but... I don't know. I don't know. Strongbowls, Blast Runners. Oh, we didn't wheel the Mutt. This is going to be on the a little bit of the weaker side of the sack deck, I think, unless pack 3 is really, really good. Which, this is a good open. Okay, the Phyrexian Dragon Engine. 2/2 double strike for 3. And if it enters from your graveyard, you can discard your hand and draw 3 cards, and it's unearthed for red, 3. Okay. Oh, this is the one I'm talking about. The Slagstone Refinery, the 4-mana artifact. There it is. Whenever another non-token artifact, you can just put into the graveyard from the battlefield, or is put into exile from the battlefield. So if it's unearthed, it also works. You get to make a tapped Power Stone. Another Demon. Weld would be solid. Some other fine cards. We'll Take the Dragon Engine there. 3 mana 4/3 trample is alright. Not really getting the artifacts necessary, are we? I mean, I could take like Rager here instead, but that's just a lot worse than taking Cindermaw, I feel like. There's another Pendragon. Sure. Yeah, I mean, this is going to come together okay. We might even wield this Gixian Infiltrator since we wield the other one, right? In pack 2. Let's see. Can't really play that. Don't want to play that. Another Bitter Reunion is pretty medium. How many artifacts do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's not looking great. I don't think we're going to be playing any of these. Maybe the Mole, but that's unlikely. Okay, this is better. I wonder if I should just be taking these Combat Couriers as artifacts to sacrifice. I think the War Plow makes the most sense here, though, but... We have 2 Pendragons, 2 Thraxodemons. Is that it for our ways to sacrifice artifacts? Because this sacrifices creatures, not artifacts. It's not like a Shrapnel Blast. I mean, I'm sure this deck will be fine, but it's not where we wanted to be. I feel like blue was probably open. Battlefield Butcher's pretty nice. That's a good pickup here. This is a really strong pick, or pack for pick 6. Golem's amazing, Baloth's great, Courser's good. Lots of green cards here. So what am I cutting? Yeah, I feel like the Blast Runner is probably not right for this deck anymore. We're not like uber aggro. Maybe a little bit more mid-rangey. Pyrrhic Blast is like okay, but also not great. Another Butcher. Okay. The Butchers are really good. I guess Aeronaut's Wings, perhaps? Wings does have some utility as well. I haven't minded that card. Oh, there's another Refinery. Another Raise to the Ground, another Thrax. Oh, this is our wheel. Okay. So those are all the ones we've already seen. Man, I kind of want to play this Refinery, but it just doesn't look as good in this deck as it has in my other decks. But is a third Thraxodemon even right? Probably not. So Bitter Reunion's probably okay to cut. Refinery's probably okay to cut. Maybe 16 lands should be doable. The old 888. Don't play Ivory Tower. 24, 15 creatures. Okay, I mean, I see this being decent. Maybe the biggest sign for black is that, wow, some late white cards that are all very playable. No, what's that? Overwhelming Remorse. The common exile effect in black, we're missing some of those. But I think we ended up with a pretty solid deck overall, even if it's not as uber sack if I had wanted it, or than I wanted it to be. Man, I want to play that Slagstone Refinery still, but we need to add some more artifacts. Would probably need to play the supply drop and the refinery, because we got none of the mutts. Yeah, okay, I think I like this. Actually, a pretty good curve. And 16 lands, 8/8. Okay. Got some good cards in our deck. We're rank 13 going into this. Let's see if we can get some fools. Okay, round 1 a go, and it looks pretty damn good. Sheesh. We can cast the Strongbow off of the Chromatic Star if we don't find a red source. But then Wellspring to sack. Seems good. Mirror match already, huh? Oh, and they have the mutt. Boo. That's the name, Scrapwork Mutt. They discarded their Strongbow. Oh, interesting. Maybe I want to cast the Forge Chanter here instead. Let's do that. Because even if I brick on a mountain in the next few draws, we still have other things to do, so this is fine. I mean, I could even just Sculpting Steel their mutt. Oh, now we can just set up for a destroy all artifacts. Actually, no. If we do 3 damage, it's also good because the Forge Chanter has prowess. They might have a Disfigure in their hand and attack through here. Mountain off the top. Oh, Butcher's also pretty good. Okay, I'm fine to just sit back and play it slow. Butcher also survives through the 3 damage of the Brotherhood's End, so we might be able to set up a scenario where we get a lot of value off the end, and then we can just turn around from there and push. A 1/3 and a 1/4 versus a 2/1. Okay, there's their first Strongbow. Any mountains? There's one. I think they have a Disfigure in their hand, but I'm still gonna run out the War Plow. It'll make them disfigure the War Plow if they want to attack with the Strongbow. They did not get another red. That could mean they have a Corrupt. Oof, yeah, this Brotherhood's End is looking pretty freaking good. I kind of want to Sculpting Steel my own Ichor Wellspring. But I'm sure we'll find better targets later. I guess I'm just going to use my mana up efficiently. Play out the Rager, hope to draw another land. Alright, They're gonna disfigure my 1/1 end of turn, I'm guessing. As expected. If I draw another land, I can also just no one left behind back our War Plow as a 5/4. Gix, Yawgmoth, Praetor. Alright, so I need to draw Mountain this turn. Let's see here. Maybe it's just best to no one left behind. Back my 5/4. The Junkyard Genius can give every other creature menace. They don't have too much mana to work with right now, so... Interesting, interesting, interesting. Oh, looks like they might go for it. I would only be able to block 2 of their menace creatures, if they do. I'm hoping they just set up again, though, and play out some more 3 or less toughness creatures, and then we just find our mountain, you know? But it looks like they might... yeah, okay. So definitely want to trade for the Pendragon. If they block like this, I'll put the War Plow on the Genius. Okay. Then I'm going to put all 3 of these on the Strongbull. So I will take 6, they will get to draw 2 cards, but... I am pretty happy with that trade. Oh, do they have the reanimate card of their own? Alright, this is the turn that a mountain probably will... okay, that's fine. There's the mountain. Let's see. So... let's go mountain. Copy. Three damage. Oh, I put enough creatures in their graveyard for them to have overwhelming response. Funny, okay. Wait, did that exile the creature? No, of course. Of course it's a mirror match round 1, yeah. There's another Pendragon. Okay. Sheesh. Well, if I'd played the pen rig in pre-combat, they would have just done it in response, presumably. See, like I said, that's what our deck was missing, man. They also have a pretty damn good deck. It's a long game one, huh? Okay. It's pretty good. I guess let's draw two. Oh, that's right, we have that in our deck too. Nice. Actually, yeah, how many rares do I have? Dragon Engine, Command, Brotherhood's End, I have that weird 6-drop. So if I find a land next turn, what I can do is raise to the ground on their cohort, and then Gix's Command to make them sacrifice their Strongbow. Something to that effect. They have an Ashnod too! Okay. Sheesh. So they can start making 3/3s. That's very good. Alright, let's attack with the Dragon Engine here. Oh? Okay. Take that trade. Wow, what? It's a Bolt, exile their Ashnod, they can make 1/3/3. And then once they make a 3/3, I can raise to the ground it and draw a card. Beautiful. Beautiful. Holy crap. Okay. Well, now we are absolutely crushing them. Yep. You don't care about that. They might just scoop to Gix's Command next turn. Plus I still have Dragon Engine in the graveyard to bring back for more card draw. Same thing with Rager. Yeah, I'm guessing the opponent's going to be dead here in two turns or so if they don't scoop sooner. So we get to attack for 6 here, and then we get to activate Butcher end of turn. Definitely don't mind a trade. Nice. Alright, I'll go back up to 17. It's a lot of mutts. Is it good enough? Probably not. Alright, let's go Penregan, land, unearth, draw 3. Hello, friend. Alright, so what is this gonna do? The discard on it is going to be irrelevant now, but the +1/+0 trample and haste is going to be pretty spicy. Easy game. Easy but long. Oy, oy, oy. That ain't good enough. It's good, but not good enough. Alright, GG's. It's huge! And this is lethal. They'll take 5 here. They don't have enough artifacts, because even if they take 1, I can just sack the serpent itself after it. Oh wait, no, it's trading, of course. Never mind. All right, so they're at 1. I lied. Why are they still playing? Just die! Why won't you die? Alright, good game. 30-minute game 1. 1 whole spot achieved. I'm glad I didn't accidentally pause the video or have myself on mute or something. 1-0. GG, go next. Okay, on to our next game-o. Number 2. Nice looking hand here. Nice looking hand, nice looking hand. We better not be playing against another red-black deck again. Okay, black-white. I think we're gonna go with the curve-out play and go ahead and just play out the Infiltrator here, turn 2. That's fine. Because even though we have the Brotherhood's War, I think it's good to get the pressure online. 4 mana, or 3 mana, nothing. 2/2 double strike or 4/3 trampler. I'm gonna go with the 4/3 trampler here. Womp womp, punished. Oh, and the cohort is 4 mana, so that doesn't even work there. Well, turns out had I led on the Dragon Engine, we'd actually be in a better spot, or rather we would have been able to attack. That's fine. We can just sacrifice that, or it will die to either mode of the Brotherhood's War later on. Brotherhood's End, not Brotherhood's War. But yeah. I don't think I'm supposed to play out the Strong Bull quite yet. Another 4/4. That is a fatty for sure. Huh. Okay. Boo. They don't gain life, funny enough. Let's see. There we go. That's a nice one. I don't need to play it out yet, though. I could just play out the Strong Bull, equip it with the wings, and hold up sack. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait a turn. Especially since we'll have the lifelink available. Blue? Another net! Ay, 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 okay. Sheesh. Alright, well, let's sack the Dragon Engine to get that in the graveyard then. I'll take another 4. I'm gonna go to 16, or sorry, 12. Yeah, I don't know why, I just feel like getting a little bit greedy with the command. Although I could get back my creatures with the command now, and that wouldn't be that bad. Sure. That's fine. I'll take that. And the enchantment removal is super annoying. Alright. Well, let's wipe their board for now. They can hit me for 3 if they unearth their doo-doo. I'm gonna go to 5. If they hit a red source, I would lose if I play out the worm and attack. Another prison sentence? Alright, I think I'm supposed to attack, though. And if they find a red source, I just commit to dying. That's fine. Doesn't seem like they're gonna have red. They might have a refractor that they top deck or something, but I'm gonna be okay with that. And if they find 2 damage, so be it. Okay. What is this? Okay, I mean... What do you have? Jumper, nice! Gain 9? Woo! Okay. Well, now I'm feeling good. We also get to unearth our dragon engine next turn and draw 3 more cards. Yes, indeed, we take those. All right. Got a little bit greedy there, but indeed it did work out. Ugh. Feels good when the greed pays off. Not that it was a right play, but sometimes you gotta go for it. Okay, on to the next game we go. Number 3. This is okay. We have the pretty good synergy of prototype early into reanimating it as a fatty, if we want to. I haven't done it yet, but I'm almost completely positive that if I play out the War Plow for prototype and then Sculpting Steel it, it's just going to be the prototype 1/1. I don't see why this type of effect would change it into the 5/4 Death Touch. That just doesn't make sense, so... I guess this is kind of... I mean, you're never going to mulligan this, but I have no red sources, and we do have, like, double red in the deck. Plains, Vanguard. Hey, there's a mountain. Alright, so I'll go ahead and play out the Death Toucher here, and if they attack, offer the trade. Blue-white soldiers, yeah. That's Rumble. Sure. Feels good to draw one of your best cards every game. Combat Pressure, yeah. So draw a card. It's a good one. We can just copy that too. That's a good copy target. That is a lot of... Geez, a lot of swamps. Okay. Six of our 8 swamps. Ooh, that's a scary card. I think this turn I like just bringing back my 5/4. Because if they invest 4 mana to use the recruitment officer, that eats up their entire turn. I think we'd probably go for the grave dig on this, but we only have 1 creature in our graveyard at the moment. So let's see if they kill this in combat. They did not. Okay, I'm gonna go Pendragon and pass and not play out the Butcher. My plan here is to set up the command to where I'm gonna put 2 counters on my Strongbow, right? Make it a 4/5, and then kill all creatures with power 2 or less, which hopefully is gonna be their entire board of things. Okay, that's fine. Why that one and not my War Plow, just to get in for 2 damage? It's a little bit strange. And then they didn't rummage. Oh my god, and we drew the serpent. So we're gonna make them discard their hand. Yikes. So they had another machine over matter, and then they had a Lauren's escape. Alright, well, you want to know how to win games of Magic? Draw your 5-drop command bomb, and then draw your 6-drop artifact bomb. Although we didn't even cast the command that game. Yeah, that's a good way to win some games of Magic, friends. Just do it like that. Alright, I think we're 3-0 on to game number 4. Good enough, I guess, right? 2-drop, 3-drop. Another black-white. These butchers need some creatures in the graveyard if they're going to do anything. They get a Plains back if they want to. Milled and Onulet as well, good value. Strongbowl, a fantastic draw with our, rather, Wellspring, a fantastic draw with our Strongbowl. Oh, they're gonna unearth right now. Sure. So I take 5. They're gonna gain 2. Be happy with this. Go ahead and trigger Prowess. Draw a fresh card. If we want to, we can just immediately sack the Wellspring. I think we're gonna do that. Sure. We do have no one left behind in hand if we want to. There's command again, as always. Just set up with the card draw. Hope to find some lands. Good. Say go. War Plow. Do we want to copy that first? Or just blow it up with command? It's a good copy, but I think we're gonna go for this. Well, Copy and bring back my Penragon's also not a bad line, but no, this is just a little bit better, I think. We'll pull the counters on the Forge Chanter. Seems good. We don't want to buff up our Rager because artifact removal is just so much more prevalent, right? Plus, if they want to target the Forge Chanter, what is this, ward 2 life or something? Yeah. Sure. So this is where our double Battlefield Butcher are just going to take over the game. Double Butcher next turn. I only have 1 creature in the graveyard, so these are expensive, but with the opponent at 6, maybe 4. Pretty easy to end the game with them. Yep, it's good. You take that. So now this ability costs 3. Conveniently, I can activate 3 twice. Alright, 2-turn clock. Oh. 1 down. I mean... Damn. This is one of those scenarios where we wish we had 4 of one color. I think they have a disenchant in their hand though, so this is going to get disenchanted, but they have to discard their other card. We still smack in for 1. We have a full grip of cards. Disenchant doesn't exile the serpent, so we can no one left behind it. Although it's not going to get haste, so it's probably still going to be better to like reanimate our Pendragon Strongbow at some point. Have we drawn command plus serpent every single game? As expected. I'm sorry, friend. My draw is too good. Are they dead here? They are, right? No. They aren't. Can't give that haste. Oh, they have to chump and go to 5. We just play this out, activate Butcher. The game is easy when you're this cheesy. And let me tell you, I am very cheesy. Okay, keep the hits rolling. 4-0. There hasn't been much to say. I mean, game 1 was kind of interesting and pretty long, but we just keep drawing all of our rares. In fact, how many did we draw? 4 rares that game. We drew the command, the snake or whatever serpent. We had the Brotherhood's end in our hand. We drew the double striker there at the end. Yeah, the majority of our games were just drawing 3+ rares and yeah, good beats. Game 5. We've been losing the die roll a lot. But I'll take losing the die roll if we're going to draw all of our rares. Good hand. 2-drop, 3-drop, 3-drop, plus removal. With 3 lands to cast it all. Hello, hello. Blue-white, more soldiers. Chromatic Star for our Killzone Acrobat to sacrifice, kind of nice. Surge Engine! And you know they have Lauren's Escape in hand. I think I want them to invest mana into that anyways, so... I think it's better just to play out a creature this turn. Maybe we can get them to tap out eventually, or they just have to keep holding open the escape. Like, they might level it up and then level it up again, and then they'll be tapped out and we can go for the bolt. If not, maybe there's a world I can race it. Eventually I will fire off the bolt, but... for now, I think we just stick with our plan. Nothing? What does that mean? Alright, here's what I'm going to do as a little bit of bait. I'm going to play out the Chromatic Star. I'm going to attack with both. Because what they could do is block the Forge Chanter and then make their creature a 5/4. That would tap them out, and then we would get them with the Bolt. If they want to block the Cindermaw with the engine and use their escape, I'm okay with that too. Hey, kitty cat. Don't go eating plastic, please. Come on. No. I'm putting them at like 90% to have Lauren's escape, yeah. So we'll still trample over for a little bit of damage. So they're going to take 4 here, most likely, go to 16. Yep. As expected, we'll play out the kill zone, say go. And we can no one left behind our Cindermaw next turn for 3 mana, right? So, have good efficiency here if we want to. I cannot block. No pump. Pass. Well, they're going to do something, but... Oh, this is 2 mana, that's right. It's reduced by 3. Nice thing about stars, it just has to go to the graveyard. You don't have to activate the ability, so we get to draw a card here. You know what? I'm still kind of tempted not to even kill their or attempt to kill their Surge Engine now that we've drawn another relevant creature. Plus, they're holding open mana for some reason, so... Temptation here, just play Stoneseeker out after combat, depending on what they do here, of course. Urza's Command. Okay, well, that taps them out. So now we go for the gravy, baby. So they used the -2/-0 and then made a construct. Well, I feel a lot better about our position, though I don't really have much going on after that. After that. I take that back. We have a lot of action going on after that. I'm gonna play out the power or the Stoneseeker here. And then I think I'm gonna sacrifice the Power Stone to give the Acrobat flying. So 3, 4, 5, 6 damage because of the trample. Sure. Alright. Now, I did just give them 2 Power Stones, which not only buffed up their Golem, but we'll see if they have something to do with that mana now. That's pretty good. Bulking Metamorph the Construct. Yikes. I'm a little bit tempted to sacrifice the Dragon Engine to the Killzone Acrobat, but I guess we want to run out the Rager and then sack that instead. That's a fantastic draw, holy crap. Okay. Well, that represents lethal next turn on our Dragon Engine. They have to leave that back as a blocker, though. Be funny. Yeah. Can I kill them? Guess we just kill him here, don't we? Equip the Forge Chanter. Oh, well, that works too. That works too. Alright, GG's. But yeah, if we had equipped the Forge Chanter, even without drawing a raise, we'd have 5 creatures that had minimum 2 power, and they only have 2 blockers, so get in for at least 6. Pretty good when they're at 6. And we move to 5 and 0. The B2B will continue. We didn't even draw our Gix's Command or our Serpent that game. Game number 6 we go. On the draw, hand is good. 2-drop, 3-drop, snake, serpent, whatever. Good creature curve anyways. It's a lot of swamps, but I guess the swamps are more relevant for the serpent than the mountains are, or at least it's looking like that's going to be the case. They are on blue-green ramp. Metamorph and Golem to the graveyard. They grabbed an island back with the Prowler. Wow, okay, they have a good curve too. Good curve. If they attack with the Opportunist, do I want to trade with my Demon? Maybe. No punching my Strongbow, please. I told you not to do that, you're rude. When I have Ichor Wellspring, I don't really want to trade. We're gonna keep playing out swamps for our Serpent. I'll block their Opportunist next turn. Kinda sucks to have to take 6 from that, but I think it's fine. Alright. Alright, they only have 2 cards left in their hands. We get to nab all of them. And technically we gain haste, but I'm not attacking. Good. Okay, so they're living off the top deck now. I think I'm okay taking the hit. It's their coastal... Wow, nice top deck. Their coastal bulwark that's the most annoying, I think, the scry value. So I might want to raise that to the ground. Yeah. Let's do that. Because our Serpent can just trade with their Golem, the way I see it. Alright, they mill the Titania, but Titania is just like a 3-4 reach, generally. I don't know, I mean the Clear Cutter is going to allow them to keep playing fatties if they keep top decking fatties. Kind of unreal. Well, now we're probably dead. Oh, maybe a glimmer of hope? Alright, so I'm going to take 3, I'm going to go to 5. That's a good draw. nice thing for us is that our Butcher can trade with, or block the bounce off of their Clear Cutter. Alright, I mean, somewhat stabilized now. But they're gonna have really, really scary top deck potentials. Not great when the red-black deck draws that many more lands than the blue-green ramp. Okay, well, that's not too bad, because if they were gonna draw a fatty anyways, we were probably losing. Holy smokes. 11 of 16. They should attack with their 1/1 there too. Okay, not technically dead. Yeah, they're getting big time punished for not attacking with their 1/1 last turn. Ooh, that's a good draw for them if they're gonna draw land. We equip the Aeronauts there so that Acrobat just straight off trades with the Battery Bearer. Keep activate. Yep. Good. Damn, that land already effectively drew them 2 cards. Can you imagine if they had just drawn 2 lands in a row? We might have had a chance. Ooh, that kills my... Well, that doesn't really matter yet since we drew the Cindermaw, but that does take care of my wings. I can copy their Clear Cutter. That's actually pretty fine. Okay. Oh, they didn't put a stop on draw step. And it looks like they might have drawn another land there. We can't attack in the air because otherwise the might blows it up. Well, now they've gone through as many lands as we have. Damn. Oh man, that dig site effectively drew them like 5 cards already. That's fine. We need to draw like Gix's Command. Oh my lord. "13 of 16 lands? That's a pretty big joke. Oh, they left something on top. If it's a fatty, it's gonna draw them another card off of Battery Bearer too. Yep, that's bad. Okay. So I need to draw like Command next turn, I guess. It might be my only out. Four top. Okay. That's good. That isn't it. Alright, GG's. We'll see if they see the play. Pretty hard not to see it, but... yeah. Alright. Good game. Well, I guess I'm due for some bad draws after all of the good draws we've had, but that was quite the impressive amount of flood. And, I mean, their dig site drew them out of like 5 or 6 effective lands too, so... that was... yeah. GG's. On to the next. On the draw again. Decent enough looking hand. Alright, 3 2-drops. Well, 4 2-drops even. The mutt from the opponent. Discards Bitter Reunion. I think we're gonna get the Infiltrator online, although it doesn't look like we're gonna be sacrificing anything soon. Annoying. Alright, Acrobat was a good draw against their Cinder Maw. Hopefully they don't have anything here, but I'm guessing we're gonna get like giant growth or whatever. Oh, we didn't. Okay. That's not great. I guess I should just use my mana. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to trade with that mutt after all. It's already hit me for 4. Okay. It should pump itself here. That doesn't... Sure, okay. Yeah, not looking good, friends. Not looking good. Just some creatures and some tricks. And another Cinder Maw. Alright, good beats. Yeah, we were just always behind. We were on the draw, and they just had a nice set of curves there with their creatures and tricks. I don't know, not much to say. 5-0 into 0-2. Let's go back to the times where we draw our commands and our serpents and win the game. I like that better. Alright, game 8. We're just getting you maximum content. Maximum on the draw! God! Alright, maybe it's just me, but it feels like I've been on the draw almost every game here. Maybe one die roll win? Details. I have literally been on the draw 8 games in a row. I take that back. That's why it's felt like we've been on the draw every time, because we have. Okay. That's the way it goes sometimes. Gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them. Something like that. Let's go with Horned. And that's gonna allow us to play the Dragon Engine regardless of if we find a land or not, unless they just blow it up. Sure. A lot of damage. Sheesh. And did not find a land. Yikes. Well, on the draw every game. And now missing lands. What does this do? Whenever a equipped creature dies, draw a card. That's pretty good. Doesn't give it trample, does it? No. Yeah, that card's insane. Land acquired, thank God. Let's blow that thing up. I will trade now if offered, even though I don't want to. But we don't actually have a use for that Power Stone right now anyways. Sure. Okay, I think we're doing okay now. They used Obliterating Bolt on a 2-2. Yeah, it got rid of a Power Stone, but again, I wasn't really doing anything with that, so now... Especially with the crown gone, unless they play something fat this turn. I think we're doing fine. Okay. Oh, it's a little bit too big. Oh, maybe I misordered. Maybe I should have played the Acrobat out and then brought back the dragon and rummaged. I'd have to discard my bolt, though? I wonder if they just give flying and hit me for 4. We can race pretty well, I think. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 9 damage. God damn it. So disgusting. That puts me on a 2-turn air clock. I could attack with the Acrobat, sack the Dragon Engine to give it flying, and then unearth the the engine for a bunch of cards. I guess I need to sit back. Okay, well. Oh. Yeah. God, why isn't this bolt instant speed? Dead next turn. Well, don't do it. All right, GG's. They have no reason to block here. They need to be at less life. I don't think I have any outs. We have Aeronaut's Wings? No, I can't do that. Sculpting Steel technically works. No, I don't have enough mana for that. I think we are just dead. So maybe I did need to bring back my or use the ability of the Dragon Engine when I used the No One Left Behind on it, and just discard the bolt. We'll see if they go for the kill. Yep, GG's. No outs. Don't have any of those overwhelming remorses, although I do just have remorse. Gosh, that really sucked. So first loss was to Uber Flood Out. We drew whatever 13 or 14 of 16 lands versus that blue-green ramp deck. Second loss was to the Curve Out Red-Green. Same thing there. Every single game we were on the draw. Well, we started 5-0, and most of my draws were pretty insane, so I guess there's no point in complaining, but that's just really sad. Eight drawn games in a row is bad luck for sure. Even if we drew well in those games, but hey, fun little deck. Gix's Command's insane. Blade Coil Serpent's insane. Had some fun games. GG's. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back tomorrow. Bye-bye.